Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of Madden 17, a Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. This is episode 25, and we are looking at the NFL draft, which we just had not too long ago here. And this is just a quick recap of the draft as we are getting ready to bring some new players a part of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here. So first we'll take a look here at some free agents, and of course there you see our salary cap there. We are definitely under the salary cap there, so we won't really be able to find anybody or sign anybody in the off season, which puts us in a position here that is going to put us in trouble if we end up coming with any injuries and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of I don't know, I guess you could say backlash to that, and of course that's my fault. So we'll go ahead and just take a look here at some of the players that got signed to some teams. Some players are making some big changes, moving from the East Coast to the West Coast, or vice versa. And some are going to their rival because they're going for money and whatnot. There you see Ryan Fitzpatrick, one of the big signings there over the offseason. But for us, we really didn't want, we pretty much re-signed quite a few people that I thought that would we can really do a good job with working on development for this upcoming season. But with the exception of some, the new players that we're going to be picking up here soon here in the draft. So we'll get to that here pretty soon, actually here in just a couple of minutes here. But yeah, for the most part here, we got some pretty good, interesting signings there, and it's going to make the, of course, upcoming season pretty exciting and fun. And I'm hoping to have that new season started here very soon here, as of course, right now we're in the full swing of baseball right now, and I've been trying to get, my goal was to try to get two seasons out of this Pittsburgh Steelers franchise, and it looks like we'll be able to do that here as we get ourselves moving along here. But baseball season is in the full swing here, so of course you're going to see a lot more baseball here on the channel as MLB The Show 17 recently just came out. So the first player we look at here for the first pick here for us is Cornelius, a cornerback. Now remember, we're looking at secondary players. That is your corners, your safeties, and also your middle linebackers, or not your middle linebackers, but your linebackers in general. So those are the guys we're looking at. And one of our biggest concerns is going to be your corner. So there you see a corner right here, Cornelius. There you see nice numbers there from him, from the Georgia, 5'11", 24 years of age, 192 pounds. There you see great speed there. And great job of the zone man-to-man and zone coverage there from him. So that's our #1 pick overall for us here in the draft. We're going to go ahead and take a look here and see. Now, second round here, I was really looking to look for some players when it comes to more on the defensive side. But there you see we're looking at some offensive side players there, especially for the offensive line. Couldn't really find anything. Then we look at linebackers, and there was not too many linebackers here. A lot of the ones that I was wanting to go after because you don't see it here in the video, but I was trying to trade up or try to move around, try to get some extra picks in here, especially here in the second round, stuff like that. So we couldn't find no linebackers, but we did find a couple of safeties and, of course, some free safeties here. So we'll look at Damien Bolston. There you see second-round talent there. Projected to come out late second round. There you see his zone press and his man-to-man coverage. Pretty down the middle there. 23 years of age, 5'10", 208 pounds from Ohio State. To me, he looked like a good guy that we could definitely work with and help, development-wise and whatnot, because we do have Cornelius there, and I think he's like a 78 overall or something like that. So he's going to be a quick person we can develop over time. So we look at Bolt's numbers there, Bolston's numbers there. You don't see it here, but we do go look around, and then I decided to go ahead and get him. So there you see Bolston's numbers there, 74 overall there, and of course he's got normal development there, but he's a guy definitely that we can work with over time to get better and get him developed to the type of corner that we want him to be. Now we'll move on here to the third round. And again, going into each round, I was trying my best to see if I can do something with a trade of a player. But of course, with trying to do that and with no cash, really, that's gonna be harder for us to do. So we wasn't able to do that. So we'll take a look here, and we'll see here now going to the third round. We'll look at some free safeties here. And not too many free safeties in the third round there. A lot of those three right there you see were kind of projected late fourth round guys. So just looking around, seeing what we can try to go after. There you see a couple guys in wide receivers in the fourth round. We didn't go after any, or didn't look after any wide receivers because, like I said, we're looking at some defensive side of the ball here. That's what we're working on here for this season and possibly next season also. So we'll go ahead and see here that we got the guy right there. Third or fourth round projected. There you see C really across the board. And of course, there you see is 7.2 combine report. And there you see Trey Snead. 204 pounds, 6'2", 22 years of age. So he's got a couple of years underneath his belt playing some college football. But he's from Western Kentucky, and he's a bounce player there. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and sign him to a part of the draft. So we'll take a look here and see that we will go ahead and add him to the team here. So now we have a free safety here, but I can't remember exactly what his overall was going to this, and we'll see here. 75 overall. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, that's not bad. That's a pretty good pick right there for a third round guy. I wish we had more linebackers that were available in this round, but linebackers, I guess there was a lot of teams that were looking for some line. I would thought really that a lot of people have been going after wide receivers since there's so much offensive players this year that came out compared to the defense. So going to the fourth round here, and again 32nd pick in the fourth round. So we'll see that we start looking around here. I look on the offensive side of the ball here, and not too much going on. We go back on the defensive side here, and again, a lot of these guys' potential or their true talent are the fifth round. There's some mid-fifth round, late fifth round talent there that I really didn't want to try to waste a pick on in the fourth round. So we'll go ahead and see that no more corners that we've been looking at here. We'll look at free safeties, and we'll go look at strong safeties here. Now, again, area that we're trying to work on here, trying to develop and hopefully get a better look at for the upcoming year. But there you see Andrew, and I'm going to probably butcher his last name, but Leyva. There you see fourth round talent from him that he was projected late fifth rounder. 206 pounds, 6 foot, 23 years of age, from Texas A&M. By all accounts, his personality and his character look on the positive side here. I am concerned about his tackling. We do need to have safeties that can go up and tackle, especially when they're blitzing. But there you see his hit power is B, so that's probably a mid 80s there somewhere. But look at his overall there, 71 overall, not too bad there. Drafted him, and we actually, they said it was a pretty good pick there for us. for that round. So there you see that he's got the normal development there, which is going to be all right because he's going to be a player that we're going to put probably, if anything, put on the practice squad there, if need be. But then we'll go ahead and look here and see. Going down to the 5th round, and we're going to see that not much on the line here, which we do need to start looking at. But there you see some more other linebackers here, and linebackers are just really tough to at least this year to go after because it just seemed like there was there was very little of them, and I guess there was a lot more teams that actually needed help on the defensive side of the ball. Charles Prather from the University of Kansas, 22 years of age, 6'6", 312 pounds. We look on the offensive side of the ball now this time around. So 5th round here, they say he's 5th round talent. There you see decent pass block and run block. Impact blocking is always key. So we'll go ahead and I believe we'll go ahead and assign him to be a part of the team, and we'll see if what he can do here. Preseason games wise, and I know I'm getting kind of ahead here, but he in the I think it was the first preseason game, he was kind of jumpy and kind of getting actually throughout the preseason really he was always jumping the gun. But there you see 69 overall. Great number there for that pick there. So nice job there helping with his numbers and whatnot. We can really try to work with him to work on that pass block and run block, which is pretty even with 76 both there. And then now we'll go to the 6th round, and we'll see here in the 6th round again linebackers. Not too many of those left. There was, I'm gonna say, I think there was a player there in the linebackers position I was going to go after, but then decided not to, since he wasn't looked at or whatever. But go here and D tackle, and then we'll go to the defensive end, and I believe we actually. I can't remember actually what we do here in this round because, of course, now it's getting to the nitty gritty here. As you see, a lot of these players are, getting to the bare minimum in the division, and we'll see that we'll go ahead. And I'm trying to think here, 6th round. I can't remember exactly who we actually went after. In this round, should be, see, defensive or right ends right there. I want to say I think it's Justin Russell. I think he was the one we ended up going after all. So there you see his numbers, and both guys are pretty accurate. I mean, pretty good guys that can run stop, do very well in that department. But I can't remember on top of my head here. I don't have my notes with me, but I can't remember on top of my head who actually we signed here. And I would say Malcolm Sowell. There you go. Okay, that's who we went inside. So 70 overall there with Malcolm, as he there you see his strength and his tackle. And he's going to be a run stopper there, so that's going to be nice for us as we're trying to work on that defensive line there to kind of keep him back. And then of course the final round here, which is Mr. Irrelevant, and now you're just pretty much just now scraping the barrel here to see exactly what you can pick up here as we move along and try to get through to the rest of the draft here. And then eventually, if there's any players out there that we didn't go after, or hopefully we can find a player that's a kind of diamond in the rough during the off season. We'll try to, well, not this off season. I guess we couldn't do that because we don't have much money. But in years past, just pick up a guy afterwards, and you'll be able to see his overalls and stuff like that. But the middle linebackers there, I was looking at some of these, and I decided, let's go ahead and just take a chance at one of them, and we do so. And this is actually the last pick of the draft, so we'll see who we'll pick. And he's a 63 overall, Cortney DeLoach. There you see, and they say a good pick there. I don't know, for some reason I kind of disagree, but wait, we'll take it. So there you see, Cortney, now part of the Bolston Steelers, and we'll see here that he has a normal development there. So again, he could go on the practice squad here. He is eligible to do that to get some time to get his skills sharpened here, and I'll be ready for next season. 63 overall with for the University of Florida. So there you see the signees there, and of course we'll have a well, you guys can take a look at that, pause the video and whatnot, but we'll try to have a review of the draft and kind of break down these guys, what they signed and whatnot. So thank you guys, thank you so much for checking this out and seeing the players here. Of course, these guys, a lot of these guys are going to will get a position here on the team. I know the first round guy right there, as you see here, Cornelius, he will definitely get a starter position there as the one of the top corners here for our ball club. That might upset some people, but hey, he had the better numbers and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, take a look at the rest of those here, and we'll go ahead and kind of wrap up this episode here of Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here as we take a look there at the numbers from some of the players here, as we'll go ahead and just kind of wrap this up and see what these players can do for us going into this next season. So next episode we'll have a quick recap of the signees and kind of see what the roster looks like with these guys signed to the team, and then where they'll be placed at, and then we will get started with the preseason games. We've got preseason games coming up. You guys will see those games in their entirety here, and leave me some feedback here from you guys if there's things you guys think should make some adjustments for the team, good or bad. Let me know. Take those into consideration as we get ourselves going here. But I think the next episode will be episode 26. It will be one of the first preseason games, and then somewhere after those preseason games, after the next three show up, which will be episodes 27, 28, and 29. I believe the next Steeler Nation video will be a quick wrap up of the preseason before we start the regular season. We'll talk about what we have in store coming up in the first couple weeks there in the new season here on the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves to each other, or I should say, or leave us a like here on the channel if you guys enjoy the video. Please also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.